Hello everyone. Greetings again and welcome back. So thank you for tuning in. Okay. So we're going to get into lesson 4. We're still doing static electricity. So welcome to lesson 4. So I have in previous example we did question 2 and we did example 2. So here we're going to do example 3. Okay. Example 3. So for example 3, we're going to use question 4. Okay. We're going to use question 4. So, okay, let us read the question. They say what? Two charged balloons are hanging from a ceiling. Okay? Two charged balloons are hanging from a ceiling. They are close to each other. Now, they say 4.1.1, they say state the charge on A and give a reason for your answer. Okay? So, what we have to do here, we have to look at the protons and the electrons. So, for A and for B. Okay? So, A, how many protons and how many electrons? Then also for B, okay, how many protons, how many electrons? So for protons, we have to count the positive charges here inside A. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So there are 14 protons inside the charged particle, the charged object A. Okay. And then the electrons, we have to count again the negative charges, which represents the electrons. How many are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So there are 5 negative charges. Okay. So there are more protons than electrons. See? So this means that A is positive. Okay. So the charge on A is going to be positive. Okay. And then they say give a reason for your answer. Okay. It has more it has more, okay? It has more protons than electrons. It has more protons than it has more protons than electrons. State the charge on B and give a reason for your answer. Again, we do the same thing. So we're gonna go to object B and we count the number of positive charges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so there is only 6 positive charges. Then the negative charges, which are the electrons, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it means that that one is going to be negative. Yeah, B is going to be negative. So it's going to be negative. And the reason is the opposite of the first one. Okay. It has more electrons than protons. It has more electrons than protons. And that's why. Okay? Then 4.1.3. What would you observe between the two balloons? Okay. So they would what? So they have different charges. They would attract each other. So they would attract each other. So this means what? They would they would start moving towards one another. So they will start moving towards one another. That's what you would observe. Briefly explain your answer above. Okay. So we use the charges to explain. You know. So A and B have opposite charges. So positive and negative. Opposite charges attract each other. So that is the reason here. Okay. 4.1.5. Name the instrument that is used to detect. Name the instrument that is used. Name the instrument used to detect the presence of charges. So this instrument is electroscope. This is what is used to detect the presence of charges. Okay. So that will be it for question 4. So let us do example 4. Okay. Let's do example 4. Let me do it here. Yeah, let me do it this side. Let's do example 4. So example 4 here is a table. Okay. The table that we are required to answer. So they gave us 3 columns, okay? They gave us 3 columns. So we have charged spheres, and then they say draw how they will move. Draw how they will move. And then they say you must also explain. There must be an explanation. So, okay, let me draw the objects here. So, first one here. We have a negative and a positive. Then the second diagram. The second diagram we have a positive and a positive. And then the third diagram we have a negative and a negative. So, so here we have to draw how they will move, okay? So what will happen here is they will attract each other, okay? So they will move towards one another, okay? They will attract. So the negative will be here and the positive will be there. So they will swim towards each other. So it will be this way. The positive will move to the left and the negative will move to the right, okay? Explanation is what? Okay, let's not say opposite. say different charges attract each other. And then these two will move away from each other. So there will be repulsion. So this one will move. The positive charge over here will move to the right, and the positive charge over here will move to the left. Okay, so again, the same thing applies to the negative charges. Okay, the negative charge on the right will move to the right. The negative charge on the left will move to the left. Okay, same charges repel each other. Yes, so they repel each other. Even here, same charges repel each other. That's the reason. Um, okay, so we were required to draw how they will move here. Okay, and then to also explain. Okay, so yes, guys, let's leave it here for lesson 4. Okay, let's leave it here for lesson 4. Leave your questions in the comments for example 3 and example 4. So let's leave it here for lesson 4. I hope to see you, and I hope that you tune in for lesson 5. Okay, and take care and bye bye for now. We will meet in lesson 5.